2022 the year that cryptocurrency died? This is the question that experts have been debating after a roller coaster ride for investors in the market this year. The prices of popular cryptocurrencies have plummeted throughout 2022. The total collapse of one of the most trusted crypto exchanges, FTX, sent shockwaves through the industry. So what comes next in the world of digital currency? Well, joining us now is Hosam Mazawi, the co-founder of Snook. So is crypto dead, Hosam?
Definitely not. I mean, this is not the first time we're experiencing, events like this. I mean, this is a bigger one, but the industry always recovers and moves forwards. There's a lot of learnings that the industry gets from it. And even, we already see the discussions that sparkled after FTX collapse around proof of reserve and how exchanges and other service providers can show their liabilities. So clients who are using these services could, gain more trust in putting their funds in these platforms.
Right, because there have just been so many scandals that have really kind of rocked public trust in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. How can that be redeemed at this point? How can the industry recover?
I mean, the first two steps is basically enforcing all the exchanges to have proof of reserve and as well a way to show their liabilities. So for you as a user who's using these platforms to be able to confirm that your money that is sitting in that exchange or in that service provider is owned by you and not owned by the exchange, or the exchange is doing with it whatever they want. There's already a lot of exchanges that have this. For example, Kraken has introduced proof of reserves already years ago. Coinbase, as well as a public company, they have as well proof of reserves, but still the liabilities are not clear for the users. So there's a lot of discussions around that. I mean, always, when these things happen, it becomes, very emotional in the space, but later on with time, everything just, gets back to its place and people continue building.
Yeah. So what is your advice to investors in 2023? Where should they put their money if they do want to invest in cryptocurrency?
In general, 2023 is expected to be a slow year, but of course, the industry is going to continue moving forward. I would advise investors to be patient. If we're looking at Bitcoin runs in a 4-year cycle. Every 4 years, Bitcoin basically is halved. So basically the amount of Bitcoin that is mined is reduced by half. This event is going to basically happen around March 2024, but the narrative is already kicking in and the discussions around that is as well already kicking in. And around these events, usually volatility gets higher and we see basically higher prices, but people need to be patient because what if this time it doesn't happen?
All right, well, I'd like to thank you so much for joining us, Hosam, with that quick update. I guess there is some hope. There is some hope. All right.
There is always hope. Thank you.